If you've reached this video, then you're ready to start on the second half of the Tai Chi 24 form. If you haven't already practiced part 1 several times to the point where you're confident in the knowledge, and this doesn't mean a few times in one day, this means several times over several days, please go back to that video and continue practicing the first half. I know this is a little annoying, but let's at least remember what Bruce Lee said. I do not fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. You need to get down the basics before you go on to step 2. Now, in the second half, we have several one-legged movements. The best advice I can give for doing any of these is 1. Start low. Ideally, you'd be able to kick all the way up to head height, but we're not going to be able to do that on the first try. So start at knee height. If you're older or you have hip problems or balance problems, start at ankle height and slowly build yourself up, getting more comfortable the higher you go and the longer you practice. Secondly, both for the kicks and for the one-legged stands that are involved in this, it is best if you are breathing out slowly through the nose when you are coming up. Your legs will come up and compress the area between your stomach and your lungs. It'll push everything together. It's a lot harder to balance on that one leg if you're puffed up with air. So let the air out slowly as you come up, and as you lower the foot down, breathe back in. This video is also the mirrored version. We've put up 2 copies of this video, one with me performing it in the standard order and no special edits, and the other with me flipping the video. The mirrored version makes it easier for most people to look at the screen and follow in the same correct direction, rather than constantly trying to flip it in their own mind. Here, it'll look like my right arm or my right leg is moving when I'm narrating that it's my left. This is just to make it easier for you to follow, so that your left side lines up with what should be a left side movement. I hope it helps. We're going to start where we left off at the end of the first half. Grab the toes on your right, turn and push to your left. Step up and open your hands. And what was our last push in the first half becomes our first push in the second half. Now, your left hand will come up and you'll create a cross guard over your head like someone was going for a headshot. Then rainbow down and step far out to the left. As you cross guard again up, lift up your right leg. Lift the knee up. As your arms come out, so will your foot. On this one, we reach to the side, grab our opponent's head by the hair of the ears, and clack him down on our knee. Put the heel down, pull back, and a double punch, aiming for the area of the temples on our imaginary opponent. Now we'll turn to our left and rainbow down again. Cross your hands in front of you. Come up in the cross guard. Rainbow out and kick. We don't do the head smack on this side. Grab the toes with your right hand. Reach far out, as far as you comfortably can with the left foot, and trace a line down your body and along your leg. You'll turn the left toe out straight, then turn the right foot and the right hand in. Left foot goes out again, toes pointing outward. Breathe out, push down, lift up your hand and your knee together. Here you'll get a better view from the opposite side. As soon as the toe touches the ground, quick turn, grab the toes, reach out with the leg and trace a line down your body. Toe goes straight. The back toe turns in and your wrist turns over, whole arm turns over. Outside foot points out. Breathe out and push up. Place your heel on the ground. You'll make a ball, right hand on the bottom. Now for this block, we're imagining fighting a weapon-holding opponent. So we'll block under their wrist, keep the weapon very far off us, and push very far, because we have to make up the distance. Float your hands over to the left, then over to the right. Make a ball, left hand on the bottom. Step out, high block, and far push. You'll bring your right foot up, pull back. You'll have your left hand by your waist and your right hand by your ear. We're going to do like we did in the first half and block a kick, but this time we're going to stab into the opponent's hip joint. We'll come back up, do a cross guard over our head, and slide as though we were grabbing an opponent's spear or staff. Turn, toss their staff away. The right hand comes down, and in front of the belly button we make a fist. The left hand is still a palm, blocking down. We step out and backhand punch. Pivot on the right foot, bring the right hand back to the waist, punch underneath our left hand. Left hand switches sides, comes under the right hand, and we'll open up. Hook your thumbs under the armpits of your opponent, pull them in, slide onto their chest, and push them away. Now we'll turn out to the right, rainbow block down, step back in with the toes, cross guard in front of us. Now we've got our feet even, straight, and next to each other. The hands come up, come out, double hand block. Left foot comes up next to the right foot, and salute. And you've completed the second half of Tai Chi. Again, you're going to have to practice this several times before you can get completely comfortable with it. However, now that you've seen both, if you want to do the full routine, go on to the next video and practice everything together.